I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the middleweight division between these two great warriors. Natural's ring walks on his face. He's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Gerald. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Warrior.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Good return fire that time. Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Natural. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Every fight takes on its own unique personality, and this fight looks like it's going to be a matching of wits, a technical display.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights jumping over to castles. It'd be a lot of pawns moving forward very steadily.
Halfway through round number one. Blocks that punch, and his eye is starting to swell. Another flush shot up top. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a three-punch combination. And yet another right hand lands. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Just missed with that punch. Very nice defensive guard there. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
There's no need to fight his style. You're not going to win that way.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, He got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landed, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Blocks that punch. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Protect yourself. Keep moving. Keep moving.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Parries that punch intended for the head. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. The Natural's box is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do, because his opponent would love him to keep going to the head, because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Out of the way.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Start throwing it, volume in there. Throw it, volume. All right, bang the head and the body. Upstairs, upstairs, downstairs. Over and over again. Upstairs, downstairs. Body shot.
And round number 3 is underway. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good job staying away from the danger there. His eye is cut. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. He's bleeding from his cheek. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Combination to the head. He's bleeding from the side of his face there. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Right back to it upstairs. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. In a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on now.
What do you think the right time is to stop a fight under circumstances like this? I mean, the swelling around the eye is getting really bad.
Well, part of it is he getting caught with punches clean that he wouldn't be getting caught with if the eye wasn't in that condition. That's where you start right there. Is his defense been impaired that much to that degree?
You're getting caught up in fighting this way. You're fighting this fight. Focus for me. Don't worry about it. The swelling.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Good way to protect the midsection. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Parries that punch intended for the head. Comes right back with some offense of his own. And there he counters back against his opponent. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Oh, and there you go. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
All right, come on now. Come on, work it out, work it out. See some punches here.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
Come on, guys, keep
And a
apart.
clinch
Punch it
he
out.
needed
Come on,
like
punch it
flowers
out.
need rain.
Looking right hand after he got hit. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. Get the compress. And we're gonna cut it. No, the cut nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Good counter punch. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. You know, we see that he's made a stylistic change after being stunned here in this fight. But what about his opponent? Does his opponent have to make a change as well?
Well, he's got to adapt too. If he sees that what was working before for him has been taken away because the guy changed now, he's made corrections, well, he's got to find another way, another offensive, opening or another offensive way to get to the guy. He's got to be right with him.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. The Natural's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Every gym's got one of those double-ended bags, right? They give you the movement. You got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front. No head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Let's work on that cut. It's not. The cut's not. Don't worry about it. Let's get on that swell. Get the compress on that.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Good job staying away from the danger there. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Good defensive skill. The Natural's in a real tough spot now. There's no doubt about it that the eye has worsened. That cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Good job protecting himself. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep the head moving. Watch him pick this jab. Throws a jab. Parry away to counter. Eh? Got that? It's gonna happen. It's gonna catch him. Let's work on it. All right. Let's work on that cut. Listen. Done.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching his early part.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Teddy, I know you swear by it, and we're seeing it right in front of us. Good fighter, likes to fight on the outside, who's having a stellar night with that jab.
Hey, look, if you're going to be an accountant, you better know math. You better know how to add. You're going to be a good fighter as far as I'm concerned. You better have a good jab.
able to show you his blocking ability. And there's swelling around his eye. Blocks the headshot. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Throws a counter punch there. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. There's nothing. Small cut, nothing to worry about. Get on that.
Round 8 is underway. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
The Natural's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. The Natural's hand speed is the difference here. I mean, that's what that combination was all about.
Yeah, purely speed. He just got off faster, sooner.
A barrage of punches now. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. That punch nowhere close. The Natural's cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
Joe, the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
Good looking counter punch. We come to the end of the round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
All right. You're gonna cut. Nothing. Listen, your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep them away.
The 9th round is here. Able to show you his blocking ability. At him with a left hand. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good defensive skill. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here.
Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot.
Just relax.
Because nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this fight. Get on that. Get on that.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He's able to land consecutive shots. Well done by the Natural. The Natural's favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. and he's eating all night.
Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Wow, crushing blow upstairs. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Protecting his head well with his guard. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good looking right. Oh, and there you go. The Warrior's been stunned. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes.
No holding, no holding. Come on now, guys, keep busy, come on.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
And we're gonna cut it. No. Because no, don't worry about it. No time. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He could get a chance to grab those hands.
Wow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. The Natural's now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. Blocks that punch. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. I don't necessarily know that I like what he's doing right here. Yes, he was knocked down, but to completely change styles, how does that necessarily benefit you?
Well, it benefits you in one possible way, where your opponent gets a little taken by it, a little put off by it, a little confused by it, and he leaves you alone. It buys you a little time to recover. But it can hurt you because really the thing that brought you to the dance was the thing that now you're thrown right out the window.
Good way to protect the midsection. He's in a tough spot. There's no way around it. The eye is swelling so badly that we could see an end to this fight.
Yes, it is, but it's not...
There it is! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. is now over. The Natural's gonna have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached, his opponent out. He's the victor. He's your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy.